Trinity B1 ISC1 4 skills test. SELT secure English language tests. B1 English test ISC1 skilled worker, health and care worker, scale-up worker, student visas.
Okay, everybody do not be afraid. We can solve it together. I will try to help you out as much as I can.
Okay, ma'am.
First of all, we will read it together. If so much pressure you have for reading, I hope so this would be resolved. Who thinks reading is difficult? Penal, do you think reading is difficult?
No, ma'am.
No? What about you, Ans? Do you think reading is difficult?
Just speaking is difficult.
Reading is difficult for me, just a little bit. Not
And
too
what
much.
about you, Naveed?
Ma'am, 50-50.
50-50? Okay, today I hope so after taking this class, reading problem will be solved 50%. Okay? So
Okay,
let's try to go through the this. Now remember one thing, that the reading test is for at least 1 hour. You get 2 passages to read. How many passages? 2 passages. Today we're going to first solve long text reading. What are we going to solve? Long text reading. There are 3 types of questions that you will find in long text reading. Number 1 task is you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 titles, but you need to find 5 correct titles. This means 1 title is wrong. You don't have to select that. Then we have 6 to 10. You have about 8 statements, and you need to find how many correct statements? 5.
5.
And lastly, you have fill in the blanks. And this fill in the blanks with 3 words. How many words?
3 words.
3 words.
Maximum 3 words, but minimum you can write 1 word also. You can write the 2 words as well. You can write 3 words also, but no more than 3 words. And also focus on one more thing, that copy exact word, phrase, or number. Remember this, exact number, word, or phrase. Okay, this means that our task is very simple. We just need to find the exact word from the paragraph and write it there, okay? And that's not very difficult. Now, let's quickly, I know that reading in a sequence is difficult, and it might take a lot of time. So we will start off with tip number 1, that is solve questions 11 to 15 first. What? Questions?
15 first.
11 to 15 first. Okay. So, can you read the first question now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
For a long time, the idea of a car with no driver was simply blank.
Guys, now the first line says, Ans, can you read 11 for me? What is this?
Yes, ma'am. For a long time, the idea of a car with no driver was simply blank.
First, Penal, could you read paragraph 1 for me?
For many years, a driverless car was just an idea. Many people thought that a car with no driver that can drive on city street very close to people, what who impossible to make. But science and computer have changed that. Several company now say they are close to building a car that will be safe to drive on city street. Buses and even plane may be driverless too. If all this is true, it will change our world.
Okay.
For a long time, the idea of a
Okay,
car.
now you two, Naveed, read paragraph 1.
For many years, a driverless car was just an idea. Many people thought that a car with no driver that can drive on city streets very close to people was impossible to make, but science and computer have changed. Several companies now say they are close to building a car that will be safe to drive on buses and even planes may be driverless too. If all this is true, will change our world.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Once you read, and then in the meantime, other students can find the answer. Don't tell the answer to anyone. Just keep it with you or send it to me on WhatsApp. Once read paragraph 1.
Yes, ma'am, I agreed. For many years, a driverless car was just an idea. Many people thought that a car with no driver that can drive on city streets very close to people was impossible to make. But science and computers have changed that. Several companies now say they are close to building a car that will be safe to drive on city streets, buses, and even planes. Plants may be driverless too. If all this is true, it will change our world.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amina, can you hear me? I'll wait for Amina to join. In the meantime, find the answer, please. Okay? And don't tell anyone. Just send it directly to me on WhatsApp. Amina, are you here, beautiful? Yes. Amina, can you hear me now? Amina. Amina, you hear my voice or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just listen, relax.
Hello.
I know you were out shopping. Just listen to us. When free, then tell me, teacher, now I can do. Okay? You in the meantime do your
Okay.
thing. No problem. Okay, guys. Can you see this in here? That first question says for a long time, the idea of a car with no driver was simply blank. Was simply?
Blank.
Who will tell me the answer? Pino, what's the answer, beautiful?
Was impossible to make.
And Naveed, what's your answer? Naveed, are you there? Naveed?
Yeah.
I think Naveed, what is your answer? 11. For many years,
Impossible.
impossible to make. Impossible to make. It's written in here. Impossible to make. For all those who got this answer, this is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Impossible to make.
Make.
Impossible to make. That is right. Okay. Second one. Naveed, read question number 12, please. Naveed.
The city that the company built to. Oh, sorry. Yes, ma'am. You
Read
hear me?
12. Yeah.
Yeah. The city that the company built to test their cars did not have any.
The city the company built to test their cars didn't have any blank, did not have any what? Now, first, Ans will read paragraph 2. Ans, read paragraph 2, please.
Yes, ma'am. It all began in Germany in the 1980. An inventor built a car that traveled hundreds of kilometers without a driver. Since then, computers have improved a lot, and designers have improved these kinds of cars. They can now go faster and more safely around streets. Lots of companies wanted to be the first to produce a reliable driverless vehicle. One company even built a special city with streets and buildings. But now people, of course, to test their new cars, no company are testing driverless cars in big cities, but always with the trained driver in the vehicle. That's it.
Okay, all right. Naveed, now you read paragraph number 2.
It all began in Germany in the 1980s. An inventor built a car that traveled hundreds of kilometers without a driver. Since then, computers have improved a lot, and designers have improved these kind of cars. They can now go faster and more safely around street. Lots of companies want to be the first to produce a reliable driverless vehicle on company. A vehicle one company even built a special city with street and buildings. But no people, of course, to test their new car. No companies are testing driverless car in big cities, but always with a trained driver in the vehicle.
Okay. Now, Penal, you read it?
Yeah, ma'am. It all began in Germany in the 1918th century. Investor built a car that traveled hundreds of kilometers without a driver. Then computer have improved a lot, and designers have improved this kind of car. They can now go faster and more safety around street. Lot of company wanted to be the first to product a reliable driverless vehicle. One company even built a special city with street and buildings, but no people, of course, to test their new car. Now companies are testing driverless cars in big city, but always with trained driver in the vehicle.
Okay, now you guys tell me, what is the answer? The city the company built to test their cars did not have any blank, did not have any what? Send me your answers secretly. Please do not share with other people.
Ma'am.
This is you have to write it like this. Let me send you. This is direct message, okay? Direct. Okay, you are sending to everyone, but this answer doesn't seem to be correct. This is not right. You have to still look for the other one.
This is no.
No, this is not correct. No, guys. No, Pina, your answer is also wrong. Reconsider. You're very close to the answer, but reconsider. Reconsider. One company built a special city with the streets and buildings, but this one says the city that the company built to test their cars did not have any, did not, no have. Absolutely not, Naveed. The answer is very close to streets and buildings, but let's see who can find it.
No people.
No people, right? So the
Yes,
city
no
that the
people.
company built to test their cars didn't have any people.
But no people, of course.
You would not write people, but no people. It had streets, it had buildings, but no people. So did not already means no. Have any, the answer would be people, not no people, just people. Pino, you understand, beautiful, or no understand?
Did not have any people.
No, yeah, did not have any people. That's right. Naveed, you understand or no understand?
Yes, ma'am, understand.
Okay, now read 13th. Please, Penal, read question number 13.
Yes, ma'am. Until blank, we cannot buy driverless car.
Until companies blank, we cannot buy driverless cars. Until companies blank. I think it is in the same paragraph still. It's in paragraph 2, last few lines. No, I think it is also in paragraph 3. Read paragraph 3, Ans.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Of course, there are some important things to consider: speed, cost, and most importantly, safety. It's certain that there will be more traffic problems as car will be moving more slowly. But one thing is sure, we will have intelligent car within a few years. In fact, we have them already, but companies need time to test them before they can sell them to customers. They must make sure that the streets are safe with these cars. One company has built a driverless car that has driven over 500,000 kilometers without accidents. We cannot buy a
Buy car. Okay, now Naveed, read paragraph 3. Naveed, I
Of
can't.
course, yes. Of course, there are some important things to consider: speed, cost, and most importantly, safety. It contains that there will be more traffic problems as car will be moving more slowly. But one thing is sure, we we will have intelligent car within a few years. In fact, we have them already, but companies need time to test them before they can sell them to customers. They must make sure that the street are safe with these cars. One company has built a driverless car that has driven over 500,000 kilometers without accident.
companies.
Pinal, you also read paragraph 3, please.
Okay, of course, there are some important things considered: speed, cost, and most importantly, safety. It is a content that there will be more traffic problem as car will be moving more slowly. But one thing is sure, we will have intelligent cars within a few years. In fact, we have them already, but company need time to test them before they can sell them to customers. They must make sure that the street are safe with his car. One company has built a driveless car that has divine over half a million kilometer without accidents.
Okay, now let's find the answer. Do not share it with anyone, just send it to me directly. Until companies blank, we cannot buy driverless cars. I will not highlight, but it's in paragraph 3.
I send
Um,
answer.
no, Naveed's answer is wrong and also not correct. Let me check yours on WhatsApp. Yes, your answer is right, but you have written more words. You need to select a main word, Pino. Main word. Because this is
Okay.
4 words, not nice. You have to choose. If you have 4 words, what would be the main word that you will choose? Incorrect answer for everybody except Pino. Pino, you still need to select a correct word from here.
Test, ma'am.
Test. Yes. And I will show you where is the answer. The answer is mentioned here.
But companies need time.
Yeah, before selling to the customers, but companies need time to test before selling to the customers. Selling to the customers means somebody could purchase it. Before that, it needs testing. You understand? Until companies sell, right? Until companies test, we cannot buy driverless cars. Selling and buying, they're opposite terms, but do you understand? Naveed, do you understand or no understand? Ans, you
Yes, ma'am,
understand?
understand.
Right? Because, because this is a reading test, they want to check your understanding also. In fact, we have them already, but companies need time to test them before they can sell them to the customers. This means before customers can buy them, companies need to test them. Right or wrong? Okay, now 14th, Ans, you read statement number 14th, please. Ans, are you there? Open your mic is off.
Sorry.
And you understand or you don't understand?
I understand this one.
Okay. Next, you read statement number 14, please.
Yes, ma'am. One company's driverless car has traveled with no blank for long distance. Distance. One company's driverless car has traveled with no blank for long distance. Ma'am, can I read paragraph?
Yes, paragraph. One company has driverless cars. I think it's in the same paragraph, the answer.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
in paragraph 3. Just if you have found the answer, then quickly tell me. Quickly send it over.
Ma'am, I said.
Okay, let me check my phone. Let me check. Okay, yes, your answer is right. But you have to still choose the correct word, beautiful. You can't choose. Don't tell me, just write the correct word. Choose from both of these one word because one word is not needed.
Okay, ma'am.
Because with no means the same. With no means without.
Okay, ma'am.
Long distance is already given 500,000 kilometer. You need to tell one company's driverless car has traveled with no what? It's in the last line, Naveed. Last line in here.
Yes, ma'am.
Focus on the words around the blank, please, if you're lost or you feel that you have no idea what you're looking for.
Ma'am, I send you, can you check please?
Your answer is wrong.
Ma'am, accident?
Accident is correct. That's right.
Yes.
Accident
Yes,
is the correct answer. Okay, now we will move to the next one. 15th. Naveed, read 15th.
As cars drive themselves, for driver may not be necessary.
Hmm. 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 As cars drive themselves, blank for drivers may not be necessary. I can tell you that the answer is given in number 5, paragraph 5. You can read it aloud. We can ask Penal to read first.
Driverless car will bring
yes,
advantage. For example, we will have lot of free time as we travel, but we will also have to make big decision. Should driverless car always be on the same road as the normal cars? Will they be age limit to drive? This car will be need a special driving license. Will children be able to drive to school alone? This question may should strange today, but with driverless car, we will soon need some answer and some new laws.
Please answer to me. As cars drive themselves, blank for drivers. Drivers may not be necessary. What not be important for drivers? Yes, that's right. Age limits, that's right. Right? Age limits
yes,
will not be important if the cars will go driverless. There will there be age limits for drive these cars? Will be a special driving license? Will children be able to drive? These questions may, so basically it's for drivers there would be no age limit, right? Today the driverless cars, we will soon need some answers and some new laws. Okay, Naveed, you understanding?
Yes, ma'am, understand.
Okay, now this one I will not help anyone, and you will solve it by yourself. I will only give you 10 minutes to solve this. True, false. And also, first you will solve 6 to 10. True, false.
Okay, ma'am.
All the answers from Pino, right? So can we start the discussion now? I think I will start off with which question do you want me to discuss first? 6 to 10 or 1 to 5? Everybody. Which question do you want to be
6 to
discussed
10.
first? 6 to 10? Let's do it. You
Yes.
guys have to tell me if it's true or false, and you have to tell me why do you think it is true. Statement
Okay,
number
ma'am.
1 that says the writer says that that the driverless public transport is a possibility. Is that true or false?
True, ma'am.
Who else thinks it's true? Why do you think Peter, it's true?
Bus and even plane may be driverless too.
So he thinks that
Possibility.
this is a possibility, right? That the writer says that there's a
Yes.
possibility.
Yeah, it all is true.
True, right. Okay. Next, the first driverless car was made in the 20th century. Is this
Wrong.
true or false?
False, ma'am.
False.
False.
The first driverless car was made in 20th century. Why do you think it is false?
In Germany in 1986, and you know that built a car traveled 100 kilometers without driving.
So 1890s is
19.
what? Look, guys, I think you don't know this. It's simple math. 20th century, right? We were all born in 20th century. Like some people were born in 1996. Some people were born in 1990, right? Maybe some people were born in 1980. Understanding or not? So we were
Yeah.
born in 20th century. Now it's 21st century. And right now we are in 21st century, 2023. Okay, understanding or not? Because 2000, when 2000 years, like you say 2000, year 2000. So behind that, everything, any number that comes in here, 1999, 1998, 1997, that is 20th century. Right now, if you will finish this, you will find out at the end, at the 21st century. This is what is happening right now. Right now, that's why we say we are living in 21st century. Right now, we have, maybe I will die before 21st, like 2100, I will be dead.
Yes, ma'am, but the first driverless car was not made idea.
Beautiful, you
1980s.
understand, this is true. Because 1980s is 2000, year to 20, that is 20th century. You understand?
Yeah.
20th century. Understanding or not? This is 21st century, this is 20th century.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody okay or no? Understanding or not?
Yes, ma'am, understand.
Okay, so B is definitely true. Okay, next, C. Companies are already testing driverless cars in the cities. True or false?
Okay. True.
This is false because not in the real cities. They're just checking them in the fake cities, like special cities with no people. Okay, not in the cities. So this is false for sure. Next, driverless cars will make traffic worse at first.
Will make traffic worse at first and make them more traffic on the road will moving more slowly. But one thing is sure, we will have intelligent cars. Or within a second that there will be more or will be moving more slowly. But one thing is sure, we will have intelligent cars. Driverless car will make traffic worse at first. Maybe it's true.
Ma'am, true.
How come this is true? Driverless cars will make
False,
traffic worse at first. Why do you think this is true? Because right now in here, they're saying, of course, there are some important things to consider. Speed, cost,
Cost
and most
and
importantly,
most
safety.
important.
It's certain
Yeah.
that there will be more traffic problems as cars will be moving more slowly.
Slowly.
Okay, this is true. Okay,
Ma'am, it's true.
I think so. It is. It seems so. But they have not given us any information that driverless cars will make traffic worse at slow. But then they are saying that, you know, then later on, intelligent cars within a few years. So I think so. Then when everybody will have intelligent cars, then there will not be a problem. For now, I think D we can keep. Next one. Some advanced cars today already park in the same way that driverless cars do.
Yes, ma'am. True.
This is true. Why do you think this is true?
True.
For example, the can park and stop very quickly. There is very quickly. If there danger, they have
Is
a
there
very advanced computer to make them safer.
And what do you think about everybody? What do you think about the next one? That is, who will read? Pinal, can you read it? Beautiful.
They can park and stop very quickly. If there is a danger, they have very advantage computer to make themselves safer. Computer, there is something new.
What do you think?
But there is one thing is still need a driver. Maybe wrong.
Why? Explain it to everyone. Why do you think it's wrong?
Need a driver.
today?
Hmm.
Some advanced cars today already park in the same way that driverless car do. Some advanced cars.
E is definitely true. Okay, that some advanced cars
Today already park in the same way that driverless cars do.
E is definitely true. D is also true.
Yeah, B is also true and A is also true.
B is definitely true. A is definitely true. We just need to find one more true.
Yeah.
Mm,
Driverless cars and
but what?
traditional cars
Mm-hmm.
do not use the same roads. It's wrong. False.
Hmm.
There will be two kinds of driving lessons in the future. It's true.
Hmm. No, no, no.
A
This
is
is-
right. True.
I
There
don't
will
think
be
so.
two kind of
Ma'am,
driving
let's check
license.
last paragraph.
Hmm.
We will need a special driving lessons. Will children be able to drive to school alone? This
No,
question
but
is
that
not.
doesn't mean that other people will not have it.
When
You
check
know.
last line. With driverless car will soon need some answer and some new laws.
Okay, that's fine. New laws, I understand. There will be two kinds of driving licenses in the future. They are
In the
saying that you
future.
might need a special driving license that everybody might need it, but they have not given us like any particular thing that what would be two different categories or not. I don't think so. I don't think H is true, and I don't think G is true. F is definitely not true. You guys know it. I think we just need to change it to C because I think that is the mostly related one about now companies are testing driverless cars in big cities. I'm sorry. Look, it is written in.
Ma'am,
You
I
were
am
right.
telling.
Yes, yes, yes. You were right. C is right. C
Yes,
is
he
right,
is right.
everyone. A is right. B is right. C is right. D is right. And E is right.
Yeah.
Okay? So what
Yes,
is
ma'am.
your score? A, B, C, D, and E. What's your score?
5.
Hmm?
A B C D E. 5.
5. 5 out of 5?
No, me 4. Me
4.
remember
Okay,
the
now let's
points.
check 1 to 5. Okay, the importance of testing. Which paragraph talks about the importance of testing vehicles? Testing
The
cars.
importance of testing.
Uh,
Paragraph 3.
Important.
Testing. There's just one paragraph that talks about testing the cars.
Paragraph 2.
Importance seems to
No, no,
consider.
2 is not talking about testing. Why testing is important?
Ma'am, 3.
Accident
Three.
without
Of course,
accident.
3, right? That they must make sure that the streets are safe with these cars. That's why
Yes,
testing
3.
is important, right? This one talks about why look, the importance of testing, why it is important, right? So I
They
think the
must make sure
answer
that
is
streets are safe
paragraph
with these
number
cars.
3, A.
Yeah.
Okay, besides this, the dream that became possible. Okay, this is pretty easy. The dream that became possible.
Paragraph number 1, ma'am.
Paragraph 1, something that impossible that became possible. That is right. And then
Important things to think about.
important things to think about. What are the important things? Some important questions they're asking about age limit, about other things. Their children be able to.
Paragraph 5.
5.
Paragraph 5.
ma'am.
Paragraph 5, C. Okay. I don't think so. There's any. Is there any information about the last step?
No, ma'am, I know C.
Last step.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell.
Paragraph number 4.
Paragraph number 4. Yes, the final change. The final
Yeah.
change will come when we don't need to drive at all. This is the
Driver
last stage. Last step.
In the car and tell
We'll
it where
simply
to
get
go.
into the car and tell it where to go, what day, maybe very maybe very near.
Very near.
D is the final step. The last stage is D in here. Okay, last one from here. 1 is definitely extra. The cost of the cars of the future and competing to succeed. Which paragraph 2 talks about what? Paragraph
The
2 talks
cost
about
of cars, the future. Compete, competing
competing
for
means
success.
competition between different companies.
Competing to succeed. Paragraph C2. Stop. Ma'am, competing to succeed maybe paragraph 2.
F is right, because you know the different companies are
Yes.
you know doing companies wanted to be the first to produce the reliable
Good.
cars. This is a competition when you want to be the first to try something.
Yes.
Okay, understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good job. Naveed is here, Naveed is gone. Naveed, your mic is off. I think Naveed is sleeping.
No, ma'am, I'm here.
What is your score for this?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
me scored 3 out of 5.
Okay, 3 from here, and from this true and false, what's your score?
4.
4. And fill in the blanks.
Filling in the blanks, ma'am. You show me.
Wait. A second, please.
Ma'am, 4.